Follow me on the gram. Ice_Coleon718. You know we gonna have the big homie, one of the OGs, OG Drippy, boy George's son. He gonna come up here and talk his thing. Another classic interview. The God, I'm back, man. The wait is over, man. Word. Got him.
Doing is gonna be nasty.
Salute, beloved. How you? What's poppin'? Yeah, shit.
Top of the morning, bro.
Yep. Top of the morning, man. It's an honor to have you here to chop it up with you. I appreciate you pulling up on the panel.
Yeah, it's an honor to be on your show too, man. Heard a lot of good things about you, Ice, man. Definitely, bro.
Definitely, I appreciate that, man. We're gonna do more things though. This is just a little beginning to top it off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make more movies. But tell the people about you. Tell them who you is. Tell them who you is and where you from.
Alright, well, my name Ken Drippy, EBK. EBK stand for Everybody Killer. From the Bronx. My real name is Marlo Rivera. My dad is Boy George Rivera, legendary from the Bronx. I have been in other boroughs, lived in other boroughs, numerous times, but home is the Bronx for me. In Bloods was 9-7. So I jacked that first generation thing. And that's pretty much, it about that. The reason why I asked to come on your platform today was because I saw an interview yesterday with what's this nigga name? Boy Loving Kev, Killer Kev.
Yeah.
And he had a lot to say, about my pop, saying he sound like a tranny. Well, before I expose you, Mr. Kevin Davis, which I'm about to do, and it's gonna be nasty. Let me just tell you something. If the right niggas heard you or heard you say what you said about my pops, you'd be a dead man walking, nigga. You don't know who the fuck you talking about, bro. You talking about a real legend, nigga, and you're not one of them. See, yesterday when I saw your video, I thought it was Thanksgiving. And if anybody wants to know why, it's because I saw a turkey making a video. That nigga's a stone cold turkey, bro.
Definitely. Turkey time.
I got one cut on my face. You got no teeth. So we're even. We're even. And at the end of the day, you're a faggot. You running around and talking about CK. Keep that man name out your mouth. You was the one getting your dick sucked in jail. That's a fact.
Yeah, elaborate on that. Like he was like a mook in there. Like he was on.
Bro, he was if you look up the definition of mook in the dictionary, a picture of him pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of felt that.
I mean, you can't tell. They always listen. I was always told a nigga with no mustache is gay. That man got no facial hair. He like a straight pedophile, bro.
That's a fact.
I heard you live with your grandmother. You should be disgusted.
Nah,
you should be disgusted.
He in the Bronx. He in the senior citizen home, the old folks projects over there. No man, he out there.
Where?
He in the BX somewhere in the old school, the old head projects. I forgot what they call.
Oh yeah. Oh, see. Those are called rent assisted living. That's for niggas with no chicken, niggas with no bread. You know what I'm saying? That boy got no pollo. You heard? He's a broke nigga. He has nothing.
No pollo.
No. He got his teeth fixed from Medicaid. You heard? Like they helped him get his teeth fixed. He couldn't even pay for it. You heard? I got all mine. Got all my shit. You heard? But being who I am, I know a lot of people. You dig? And it took one phone call to get that paperwork, which in the next couple of seconds we're gonna present. But I want to speak about that real quick. See, you telling niggas you from Brownsville. You a Buffalo boy. You caught your charge in Buffalo. And you didn't catch your charge for what you said you did. See, a gangster goes into a nigga's house and lets niggas have it. He don't shoot outside the door. That's what you did. You killed a 15-year-old girl. You killed a little girl, bro.
Yeah, so he shot the crib up and
hit a little girl, and then in the paperwork you about to show, it says where he tells investigators, I have another statement to give you. Who was that statement about?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
fucking rat. Who was that paperwork about? Who are you about to make a statement on, bro?
See, you talking about this right here. We can't really. This right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, talking about that. Anybody can look it up. His name is Kevin Davis. Look him up.
You talking about all of this right here, man.
Yeah, that's black and white right there. That shit shows where he shot the girl. It also shows where he told police, oh yeah, I got a statement for you. But then they said he never gave the statement, which means he gave it and told them not to say it. We all know how this game works. So who you told on, Kev? Fucking rat. You a weasel, nigga. You a weasel. You a fucking weasel. Yeah, and that's not no made up shit. That ain't no fake shit. That's the state of New York diverse against Kevin Davis.
Damn.
Now, just so you know, fuck boy, don't play with me. There's many more of dirt in your closet, and I will expose every skeleton. If I was you, I'd shut the fuck up.
Damn, niggas is all Kevin ass.
Cause I really fucked you up, nigga. I really beat you up.
Yeah, he be talking like he wanna get busy and all that. I be telling that nigga pop up.
Bro, the other video, he was doing all this. Oh, I do this. What's that?
Yeah.
Sign language? What you signing?
That nigga be capping.
Nobody ever seen you do none of that, bro. Your claim to fame was killing a girl, and you proud of that?
That's crazy.
In Buffalo? What were you doing in Buffalo if you from the Ville, bro? So now I'm questioning your Brooklyn card.
So he ain't really from the Ville then. He can't.
I don't believe it.
You see, because you said you used to be in the Ville and shit like that, so you ain't never.
I turned blood on M-Boy and Blake and Betsy and Park. Yeah, I be in the Ville. I be in Langston Hughes. I be in Garvey. I be all through there, bro.
That's a fact. I already know what it is, because there's a few niggas that they know him for. They be like, nah, that's boxing Cav. I don't know him as no killing Cav. Boxing.
Yeah, he used to box and get knocked out. I think his record is like 1 in 50. Yeah, someone's a punching bag.
Yeah,
someone's a punching bag.
Yeah, he was like a sparring partner, man. He wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the nigga Mike Tyson used to beat up on before he went and knocked the real nigga out. Yeah, one of them niggas. Crash dummy. But you know, you're the reason why we look bad, Kev. It's niggas like you that make us look bad. And I was watching an interview that LA homie made a couple weeks ago about you. And you know, it's disgusting, bro, when you got niggas out there looking at us like we're not good enough to rep what we rep. And it's niggas like you that make them look at us like that.
That's
but you're supposed to be an OG. A GF. Nigga, you a GF, right? You a grandfather. Keep that. Keep that.
That nigga's a
you ain't no OG. A real OG ain't gonna promote bullshit. He gonna promote the right thing. You don't do that. You too old to be making YouTube videos, bro. Too old for that.
That's the question I want to ask you, brother, because they be saying, everybody talking, I'm a real OG and all that. Can you give us like a definition on an OG? Can you break that down for the youth out there that's listening that don't know?
All right, well, first and foremost, man, OG means original gangster. That's what that means. And see, Kev is so fucked up that he doesn't even remember, which he should if he's been blood all these fucking years. He should know that when we first started, there was no such thing as OGs. There was 3 positions and 3 positions only. when we first started. And that was 101, 102, 103. That is all. 101 was General of War, 102 was General of Arms, and 103 was General of Peace. That's all we had. There was nothing else. That's when the 200 deep was out, and there was no verbal communication. Everything was in numbers. So Killer Kev, since you know this, you are Rough Sex 013, my friend. That's what you are. That's what you are, nigga.
So, can you tell us like what it was like in the 90s in prison, in the prison system and all that? Break that down, how it was. Cause you was really,
well,
you know.
I mean, look, I'm 37, so I didn't touch the rock till I was 90, till like 97, when I was about to hit 16. Well, actually on my 16th birthday. Now, by the time I got there, you know, it was already established that blood ran that situation. You know, the big part of the beef with the Kings was long over with. You dig? So
you came after the war. You came after the war.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I was adolescent, you know, but the adolescents was always more lit than the adults. So there was only one Lion King in that whole building. His name was Pokemon. Everybody knows of him. The only king there. And that was it. But at that particular time, there was only like 2 or 3 Spanish Bloods in the entire building. Me, my brother Bling Blau, a.k.a. Holiday, he up top right now. His name is Morris. Him, and my son Rod Diggs.
Free Rod Diggs. Back.
They were the only 3 Latin niggas in that whole spot. And Rod Diggs was 6'2", 6'3" at 16 years old. So, you dig, like, he had niggas scared to death. The niggas wasn't playing with the Spanish homies. You dig, like, we was in the same crib. We was in 2 Main. We was in 5 Main. We was in 4 Lower. Like, everywhere I was at, so was Rod Diggs. So was my son Savage. So was my son Twin. So was my son B Mac. Like, I was there with the real gangsters. Not these old niggas. The niggas that really put on after.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Salute that. Okay. So what it was like. So you ain't. So you know how it was. Like the Kings versus the Bloods. Like you ain't get no flack for being Latino and being.
I mean, I got a couple of sideways looks. You know, I got asked a couple of times, like, yo, you know, your dad is such and such. Like, what made you turn blood? And I said, you know what made me turn blood? The fact that this was a predominantly black gang, and what they represented is what I represent. I don't like oppression. I don't like that. To me, that's being a bully. I don't like bullies. You dig? So, for me, when I turned blood in the veil, it was an easy decision to me. Like they used to say, you don't choose blood, blood choose you. They came into me and asked me if I wanted to bang with them. I was like, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, like, so, me personally, I never gave a fuck what nobody thought. I'm gonna do what I do, and if niggas don't like it, you know, we handle that after you, or like. So, me personally, I never had no issue as far as being a Latin blood. And if you look at it now, currently, and it's an actual fact, 99% of all GFs are all Spanish. Larry O, Eli, Shy Nitty, Goo. I mean, it goes on and on. My cousin BT, Bronx Tale, shout to BT. Like, you know, it goes on and on. We've set our name in stone in this blood shit. We run this shit. Here's what it is.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. So, you know, 50 Cent, he doing like a documentary, you know, and all that on your pops. Like, how you feel about that? Like,
well, you know, let me say this, man. Like, I respect 50 as a businessman, right? But at the same time, I inboxed that man 3 times and asked him, like, yo, what's up? Like, you do the movie about my pops. Like, holla at me. You know, like, he couldn't even have the, the decency to respond to my message. which kind of made me feel away. Like, all you can is the money. Now, all I gotta do is write my pops and tell him that's a rap, and that should never happen. It'll never happen. Because my father don't need that money. My father good. Believe that. He don't need that money.
You probably gotta tap into the right people. You know, them niggas ain't really checking their DMs and shit like that. You gotta.
Of course not. You got somebody else doing it. I know. You know.
Yeah. You gotta tap into the right person that could really get next to the nigga and be like, yo, that's, you know what I mean, such and such. And I think, you know, you could get that situated. You feel me?
Yeah, because I want to sit down and, you know, chop it up with him man to man. Like, bro, like, at the end of the day, a nigga ain't asking for a handout. I'm just asking him to do the right thing. That's all.
Yeah, it's only right. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. Make you part of it. Get your little, you know what I mean? Put your views on that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what it was like being the son of Boy George coming up, you know, growing up, like?
I mean, I was born in 83. You know, my pops got arrested in 89. I was 6. But between 83 and 89, he was in and out of jail. So I rarely saw my dad. Then he got sentenced in 91, and that was the end of that. So, I mean, as far as me and his relationship went, it was more so short-lived. And I got a personal problem with my dad because he wasn't there. But that's between me and him. As far as his gangster and what he done, I mean, hey, you got no choice but to respect him, right? But one thing I told myself was, I'm not going to try to live off my father's legacy. I'm going to build my own. I want niggas to jack me for me. So I rarely, if ever, told anybody in the state who my father was unless they knew. And I only started to speak about it now because I heard about 50 making a movie. That's what made me come out and speak about it. Because if not, I never would have went out there and said who my father was. Like, I could care less.
So you been home all this time, like, or you just popped out?
September 1st, 2019, I came home.
Oh, okay. So you fresh out there. So yeah. So the last video you dropped, right? You said something about your scar. You said you went gun for gun with a legendary nigga. Like, could you tap in and give
basically, you know, I was in Comstock, and you know, there was an issue with a homie that ended up following us, because I was shined, and ended up following us to Attica, A Block, 12 Gallery, and this dude told her to come out. He ain't go out. I'm not thinking nothing because, you know, what's with son? Yeah, like, I go outside, I'm on the phone, whatever, boom, 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 boom. Shout out to my son Kimi, because he was standing right next to me. And I feel like a little tug on my face. But it was winter and I had a scarf on. So I'm like, fuck. So Kimi like, yo, you bleeding, Scrap? I said, bleeding? Fuck out. Oh, shit. And I look, and I see the nigga spinning the yard. So, you know, niggas tend to say things like, don't make it hot. Nigga, once you cut somebody, you made it hot already. So it's lit. I chased him down, and, you know, we did what we had to do. I walked away with 36 stitches. He left with 150. You know what I'm saying? And he was a big homie at the time. His name was Wayno, not Valentine Wayno, Dwayne Ruffin. Let's not, misconstrue that. That's my boy. I got nothing but love for that Wayno. That's the real Wayno. I'm talking about the fake Wayno. Dwayne, right out, Wayno. That nigga. The nigga that had gangland and all that, was shine and all that when he was in jail.
Yeah.
That bozo ass nigga. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I boomed the shit out that nigga. Flock that nigga shit. Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the legendary war you was talking about, because, you know, Kev was...
And that nigga that shot mad niggas and got away with it. I was the first nigga to shoot him back.
No, that's real shit. Salute to that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Being in the jail system Like, what that did for you, like, you know what I mean? Did it, you know what I mean? Going through the system and doing that, what that did for you now at this day, this present day? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, the first thing it did was it made me become a man faster than I needed to, because, when you get up top, niggas is on grown man time. If you violate that time, it becomes an issue, right? So, me coming up as a teenager and my first jail being Kaksaki, I was a knucklehead. So I had to learn rough. I had to, get in the fights and, go to the box and, learn what it was to be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wisened up, pick and chose my battles wisely, got my GED while I was in there, got my college while I was in there, got trades, so that way when I came home I could work if I wanted to. Wrote a lot of music. I mean, I did just things that anybody else would do, that I hope would do when they know they're coming home, for sure. Like, I had 20 flat. I didn't have life, no parole, 20 flat. So I know I'm coming home. And I was prepared for that. Come home, find a wife, settle down, have kids, and just live a normal life. But then I come home and I see what blood has become, and it's become nothing more than a fashion statement and a fucking way to be bum-ass niggas like Killer Kev. He knows if he get a certain amount of views, he get a check. That's why he does that, because he needs it. He still takes the bus. I got a couple cars. Got a couple. And I don't got no job. And I don't sell no drugs. I lay in my bed all day, bro. Yeah, my king-size bed. I lay in my bed all day. You see my ceiling? Yeah. That's my bedroom. That's how I live. Nigga, my rent $2,500 a month. But I don't got no job. I don't sell no drugs. I don't rob nobody.
So you said you did 20 years flat, right? Can you tell the people what you went down for, what you got booked for and all that? And how it was doing that 20 years, like doing that 20-year stretch, the things that you went through, like, break that down for the people, like.
All right, so, more or less me and my cousin, who I don't want to name because,
no name.
Me and him, we were young niggas, so our thing was robbing drug dealers. We were never good at hustling, like we thought everybody was a cop, so we would never make no money, and we just seen how easy it was to let another nigga do the hard work and just run down on him when he go home and take his shit. So that's what we did. So, one particular night, and again, we were young, we didn't know any better. We had a gun, and it had a hair trigger on there. We didn't know what that was. We didn't even know why the gun had 2 triggers on it. We were astonished. It was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Some futuristic shit? Oh, shit. So, we catch this particular dude coming out the stairwell, and my cousin backs out. When he backs out, he tapped the hair trigger and hit the nigga in the head.
Damn.
So, we still robbed the nigga and all that. We left. We thinking he dead. We get locked up 2 weeks later. He was in a coma. So our lawyers are telling us, like, yo, listen, man, you're going to be on the island for a couple of years, but he's going to die. Like, y'all going to walk. So me and him sat on the island from 99 to 2000, 98 to 2001. And my bail was $150,000. So, a lot of these niggas be fronting, yo, my bail $1 million, I bailed out the next day. Helicopter was waiting for me. No. My grandmother and my aunts and took years to get that 150 up, but they got it. I came home February 3rd, 2001, and 4 months later, I got remanded because he was out of a coma. At the end of 2001, he testified. Me and my cousin got 20 flat. March 14, 2002, I was on my way up top. September 1st, 2019, I walked out.
Damn. That is crazy. That's a sheesh. That's a real bid right there. 20 joints, like that's different like that, you know what I mean? And for the kids, break it down for the youngins out there that, that don't know how this shit go. They see, they
listen, man.
watching niggas like
don't gangbang, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you, being blood was the worst mistake I made in my life. If y'all got the opportunity, man, go to school, man. Be a cop, be a lawyer, be a judge, a doctor. Be somebody productive, bro. Gangbanging will only get you two things, death or jail. Look at all of these rappers that y'all youngins idolize. They're dying one by one, bro. R.I.P. to King Von, man. It's good nigga. R.I.P. to Pop, good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of other niggas that died, but yo, fuck them. I don't jack them niggas die. So, hey. But, those two particular dudes, Nipsey, like, senseless shit, bro. And at the end of the day, man, that comes with hate. And when these niggas be trying to bring y'all home, they feeding y'all bullshit, man. Y'all expendable to niggas like them. We're gonna send you on a mission to catch a homie, and you're gonna be in jail by yourself calling mommy.
That's bars. So you said you do music, like what you rap, sing? What you into?
Nah, I rap. I got a lot of drill shit, but I have yet to get into the studio or do none of that. But when I get the opportunity, I will. I'm only gonna do one just to show niggas I got it. But and I want to get it off my bucket list because that's something I always wanted to do. But yeah, I'm really, really nice, and I'm doing a 13 on 30 remix. So I like that beat, and that fits my life. And I really hollered at Fabi. Shout out to Fabi. To let him know I was going to do this. So I'm gonna do that beat, and I'm gonna body it, and that's gonna be my one and only song. And that's only because I want to explain my life, and that particular song is about a nigga's life. So I'm gonna make it my own, and the world will enjoy it. I promise you.
So the music industry is kind of nasty right now. You see Casanova going down, G Herbo, these niggas is getting indicted.
Cass my man, yo. Cass my man. It's sad because
how you feel about that? Like,
that's sad, bro. Let me tell you something, right? I know him and Dick Wolf personally, right? I was literally in the jail with Dickie for 4 years straight. That's Dwight Reed. That's my man. I got number love for him. I got J Pay with him and all that. That's my guy. Casanova, Caswell, that's my guy. What they're saying is absolutely not true at all. Right? First of all, there's no way Casanova would be dumb enough to publicly give Dickie any kind of money. Number one. Number two, Dickie wouldn't allow that. He's too militant and too smart for that. You dig? So what they're doing is they're trying to make a case where there's no case. So I know Cass gonna come home. And if he don't, it's sad, but he ain't gonna be alone. Because we all know he ain't gonna do what Tekashi did. He ain't got that in him. When you use the term rock solid, he's rock solid.
Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully he get through that situation, man. It's nasty out here. It's real spooky. Shit is different, man. You know what I mean? But what else you got going on? Like, you got a YouTube channel? Like, what you got going on?
Yeah, man. Drippy TV, man. Drippy TV.
Drippy TV. What you gonna be having on there? Like, what type of content you gonna be talking about?
I mean, just everything, bro. Like, everything I got going on. Everything that's going on in my life, everything that's going on, just anything. Anybody talk crazy about me, I'm gonna talk crazy about them. Period.
I feel you. So who was like the legendary niggas you was booked with in the jails with that was in there, like, that's well known and all of that? Because, you know, these other guys be capping, they be screaming other niggas' names, and they be saying they don't know these niggas.
Hold on.
Oh, my son. Period. Yeah. Oh, he must have, he gonna pull back up, man. He gonna pull, yeah, like, that's well known and all of that. Because, you know, these other guys be capping, they be screaming other niggas' names, and they be saying they don't know these niggas.
Hold on.
Pull back up. Rivera. Top of the year, yeah, top of the year, the God is back, man. Word. So y'all niggas get y'all shit together now, man. Get your shit together now, man. Y'all niggas better do everything you could. Go check the first interview we did. Oh, you. That's a fact. You did do that first, right? Yeah, that's a fact. You did. Niggas lucky my YouTube shit anyway. It was a fact. That niggas lucky, man. God on y'all niggas' side. Oh, you dead? That's what's up. Wait till y'all see this one, though.
Ain't no capable, bro.
Oh. He was like on some Mookie Black.
I never heard of him when that movie. Go fucking Dick Wolf, Robo Just, Black O'Macko, fucking shit. So many Stunted Diamonds, Mikey B, fucking Savage, Mandu, fucking Shy Nitty, Dre, shout out to my son Dre, he's Gangsta Blood, Hellraiser, Dickhead, fucking Sherm the Word,
but you, so you ain't named Killer Cash or Kevin Davis, whatever.
I can't name them all, you're like, there's so many, I can't name them all, bro.
Oh,
Cause he
was like on some Mookie Black.
I never heard of him when I was in jail. The only thing I heard about him in jail was that he was a boy lover.
He was a fiend and a boy lover in there. That's nasty. So he was.
And that he got kicked out the whip.
So he was.
And that he got kicked out the whip.
He was smooching guys in there.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard, bro.
Oh,
Gangster.
Man. So he one of them niggas that.
Gangster. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Was that he be having orgies with niggas and doing dope with them in the school. And he's almost 60. I'm 37 years old. I weigh 190 pounds, solid nigga, and I hit very hard. And I got witnesses in my neighborhood. I fight first, because I can fight.
Oh, shit.
And I be fessing niggas up over here.
You know how,
young niggas, old niggas.
Did in the movie, so
I will hurt him.
No,
and record it. And after I knock him out, I'm going to piss on him.
I do that, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Like I do, I do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I drag niggas out of car windows and all that. I snuff them,
Nigga like a.
But he ain't got a car.
He
don't have a car.
Old head.
He gets picked up by a Accessoride. Accessoride picked that nigga up.
Yeah, he got the walker over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I got the walker and all that. Yeah, then he go home. Then he goes home and he puts his teeth in, he puts his hat on, his little shirt. You know, he goes in his grandmother's, he goes in his old folks' home, I guess living area, and he makes a little YouTube video.
Yeah. But that's
and gets 2,000 likes. 2,000 views. I was like, wow. So wait till they see this paperwork.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. I'm gonna do that to him. I'm gonna bully that nigga every day. I'm gonna make a video about that nigga every day. I'm gonna bully that nigga. Every day, you see Ken Drippy, you faggot ass nigga. I'm gonna have a new video about you with a new outfit on, a new set of paperwork, because I know there's more. I'm gonna find more shit out about you, and I'm gonna continue to expose you for 31 days. And at that time, you either get the fuck off of the internet, or I'm gonna make you get off the internet, nigga, because you don't belong on there, nigga. You are a bullshit, faggot ass, lying ass nigga who kills little girls and does not put no real work in. Suck my dick personally and respectfully too.
I'm just saying, like, this shit is crazy to me. I don't understand. Like, this shit is kind of
bro. You saw the paperwork, bro. You saw what's going on, man. Like,
even these niggas. I'm mad at the niggas that believe these niggas, man. That's what I'm mad at. You know what I'm saying? He said, nah, don't bully him. He might snitch on you.
I'm just reading these Wi-Fi's. Reading these comments. But somebody said some shit about putting P-Dub on there. That ain't real right. First of all, I don't know your name. Whoever said that, that's public record, nigga. That's what's on the internet, nigga. That's case law. So at the end of the day, that ain't putting P-Dub on nothing, nigga. That's putting a fact out on a faggot ass, lying ass blood nigga that probably got your dumb ass influence, and that's why you mad. So whoever you are, you suck my dick too. Now let's finish.
That niggas is outside acting. What they talking about?
Fuck out of here, like. Get out of here, bro.
But now you saying some real shit though, man. These niggas, it's cause you know why? It's other niggas looking in, man. They watching like, the West Coast dudes. That's why they clown niggas, you heard? They be like, them niggas is bozos and shit like this that be going on. And it was a situation that they had with one, and I interviewed one of them niggas, right? It was a nigga named Nino Cappuccino.
Problem with Kev came from how he put on. Nah. Stack put on. He put on for that stone shit. That's a fact. I know more about him and heard way more gangster shit about him than I've ever heard about Killer Cat. And you see, the reason why Stack didn't respond, because he know it's 30. He's like, you know what, I can't even do this with you right now, bud. Alright. Who knows what happened after that? Who knows? You know, so once I saw that,
definitely,
you know, the misrepresentation got me upset. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out a way how to get on this platform and speak my motherfucking mind too. Fuck.
I mean, real shit. You know what I mean? So it's definitely room for you out here. The people who's in tune.
But the most important means to, like, basically. You know, so once I saw that,
definitely,
you know, the misrepresentation got me upset. And I'm being bloods. Like, look at us as a whole. Like, at the end of the day, I felt back because I don't want to be put in a bracket with niggas because of how they act. That's why I left. Don't judge me by how they move. You know what I'm saying? Judge me on me. So, you know, that was, you know, my personal decision. You know, but at the end of the day, like,
what it's about,
I want to be that dude that tells these people, this is not.
Give them the visual what this shit was really supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
their own views.
I mean,
everybody got their own.
What I'm gonna say isn't like anything that hasn't been said online already, because everybody done spoke about shit already. But you know, see, yeah. At the end of the day, you know, and this is my opinion and my view, fuck what I read on paper and all this, because I wasn't around for when it first started, but I was around not too far out. But it was designed for oppression. When you use that word oppression, you know, oppression is a big word. It means a lot of different things. But the most important meaning means to, like, basically take from a person that can't defend himself or harm a person that can't protect themselves. So once the oppression was over and the homies see that they won the war, the battle that they were designed for, I felt like the blood should have just stopped. It should have been over with. Blacks got their respect, it's over with. It's done. But instead, they used that and they became the oppressors. Well, let me say we, because I was a part of that. We became the oppressors. For 20-some years, we've hurt. We've taken kids from mothers. We've taken mothers from mothers. We've taken grandmothers. We've taken fathers. We've lost a lot of people in this time behind this shit. Unnecessary. And at the end of the day, somebody gotta say something about it. I don't like it. I got a 19-year-old son. I don't want nothing to happen to my son behind no shit like that. And it's a shame because he already gangbanging. What can I tell him when I did it? You know what I'm saying? So no, any youth, any kids who are watching this, no, don't do that. That's gonna be the biggest mistake you ever make in your life.
No common sense.
And like I said, man, when the homie gets you knocked for that homie, he ain't gonna get you out. You gonna be calling mommy or her. 'Cause I was doing it. I was doing it. Yo, Nana, I need the money for the phone. I need commissary. Where the homies was at?
All that shit. You preaching right now. You preaching.
You know where they was at?
All that.
With another nigga just like me. About to go have them do the same shit I did. So at the end of the day, man, like, it's bigger than just this Killer Kev nigga, man. Him, I'm just gonna have fun with. But my main goal on my platform, on my TV show, on my channel, is not to talk about or glorify this blood shit, because there's nothing to glorify about it.
Dropping jewels.
There's nothing sexy about it. There's nothing important about it. If y'all would stop listening to the music, which is just entertainment, they're entertainers. Half of them don't live that life, but you got the ones that do, and look at what's happening to the ones that do. They go to prison. That just goes to my point. King Von died. Pop Smoke died. Cass in jail. This one in jail. Two things. Death or prison. That's it.
Talk that shit.
Don't make your mother
Definitely
have to come cry at your funeral.
real.
A child is never supposed to die before their parent. Nope. And that's just oh word. Oh, son said I was a Latin king in the field. I'm not even gonna respond to you because your profile, you look like a gay Calvin Klein model, but you're gonna stop my preaching, bro. Yeah, like that nigga Birdman had in that picture with the KY jelly. But yeah, man, you know, like, and yeah, he's absolutely right. The 90s to 2005
that was the golden years.
Were the golden years of this blood shit. From 05 on up, it just became disgusting. It became disgusting, man. I mean, because that's when the people who had these hoods still had these hoods, you know? But like, see, the blood shit was basically, and anybody that knows the history of New York knows that the first actual gang was the mafia, right? A lot of our shit comes from them, right? So, in the mafia, what they used to do, when niggas wanted to come up in rank, they go whack a boss. And they move up.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened from 05 on up, all the niggas that had the hoods started to get shot. And the young niggas started to take over. And once that happened, it was all over.
No structure, it's nasty now.
Now you got a nigga that's 20 years old telling a bunch of 30-year-olds what to do.
That's why, the OGs, niggas got to form up, man, and make this
no structure.
right,
Shout out to my son, Busy Banks, Structure Gang.